I wanna be the best in the game, invest in my name. Check no restraints, I'm obsessed with the pain. I ingest, I retain, assess and I change. Possessed by the thought I'll be free one day from society's restraints. Money, clout and fame, mud, disease, a plague. We all love to hate, have to play the game, have to make a name. All our insecurities are on display. This is war with the enemy, think that it was meant to be. Living in a time where disease is on every screen. I won't let them fester me, I know most are festering negativity.
Hey guys, and welcome back to Anzo. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the crazy moves that recently happened where Carlos Correa is going to the Minnesota Twins and Trevor Story to the Boston Red Sox. Let's get into it. If you haven't heard already, Carlos Correa has signed $105.3 million with the Minnesota Twins to be their new shortstop. And yes, 0.3. So the reason they do that is because $35.1 million will be per year, and that would make Carlos Correa the highest paid infielder in today's game. Carlos Correa could opt out after this season, 2022, or 2023, meaning that Carlos Correa could become a free agent next offseason. I think Carlos Correa really just chose a team that Scott Boras said, hey, look, this is the best offer we got. It might not be a championship team, but that's not the whole point of this. The whole point is to actually let's cut. Carlos Correa won't stay in Minnesota. I don't see him staying there. He's going to ask for a 10+ year contract. He's going to do a really great job this year, and he's going to ask for major money come next offseason. Then after that point, that contract is a new contract with whatever team he signs, meaning that the old sports agency will not get a cut. Carlos Correa and Scott Boras will, which is such a random team if you think about it. Like, who wants to go play for the Minnesota Twins? No offense to Twins, but it's just the Twins, really? And the Astros were definitely bluffing, if not sending things to the media saying, oh yeah, we're definitely going to do something here with Carlos. But they did not increase their offer at all. They kept it at the 5 years, $160 million contract. They did not go a penny up or anything with the years. They did not want Carlos Correa back just based on the offer that they gave him, knowing that Carlos Correa was going to be asking for more. The Yankees could have easily got Carlos Correa, but it was up to the Yankees where they decided not to. They're really placing bets on Anthony Volpe and all of the young minor leaguers that are about to come up. The Twins basically offloaded a bunch of money by sending Josh Donaldson to the Yankees, where the Yankees are going to be paying his $50 million remaining in his contract, allowing the Twins to save up some money, have some free money right there, and then go get Carlos Correa. It's definitely a move that you would think the Yankees would be doing, but the Minnesota Twins went out there and did the trade. They finessed the Yankees, said, oh yeah, we're definitely getting Carlos Correa. You guys aren't. And that's what happened. And it's so frustrating to see this happen because I don't know about you guys. I don't know if you just like really trust the Steinbrenners or you really trust Cashman or you think he's a genius for all of the moves he does. But in my opinion, it just frustrates me as a Yankee fan. For me, I wish we had Carlos Correa, even if it was a 1-year deal. We had an advantage to get him for 1 year, but instead we're stuck with IKF, which don't get me wrong, he really wanted to be a Yankee, provides a solid defense, but he's not a Carlos Correa, and it seems like the Yankees wanted that edge, and instead of getting Correa for that edge, they ended up getting Josh Donaldson. Again, he's not a bad guy, but that's not the guy we need. We don't need a 36-year-old. Well, anyways, that's a whole different video, but at the end of the day, the Yankees just didn't even try. And there were multiple sources that basically said that the Yankees were never in on Carlos Correa or Trevor Story. Talking about Trevor Story, he went to our rivals, the Boston Red Sox. Yep, he went to the Red Sox. Meaning that we are going to see Trevor Story for the next 6 years, as the Red Sox are going to pay him $140 million. The Red Sox are going to use him as their second baseman, and it just kind of sucks because we're going to be seeing this guy, and even though this guy had a down year, he can have a great year coming up, and we're just going to have to face him over and over again. Which I am glad about is that Carlos Correa is not on the Astros, meaning that we won't have to deal with the Astros in the playoffs with Carlos Correa and all that evil energy. So he's going to be on the Minnesota Twins, won't cause that much of an impact out there, and we should be good in the playoffs. If we have to face the Astros, at least it's one less person we have to deal with. As I was looking into this, Cashman had to say this: we're going to run out the highest payroll we've ever had in our history. We stayed in touch and evaluated all the market availabilities through trade and free agencies, and then placed our bets. We were able to attack what was available to us. Once we pulled those down and closed doors on other things, you only had have a certain amount of money to spend. And once you fill those needs, you keep moving. I talked to Correa's different agents throughout the process. My job is to engage everybody out there in the process to see if there's a fit, to see if it makes any sense or not. I look to see what's available and see if it makes any sense in my world. If it has a chance to make us better, we'll take a look at it. That is just BS. I mean, at the end of the day, that's just plain BS. I don't know how you guys feel, but to me, that is pure BS. Carlos Correa would have easily improved the Yankees. For $10 million more, we could have had Correa instead of Josh Donaldson. I would have rather kept Gio, had him at third, and then have freaking Correa be at short. At the end of the day, I feel like that provides more of an opportunity for the Yankees to win if we're talking about trying to win a championship this year. I mean, there is still a chance that the Yankees sign Carlos Correa, but is that chance really a possibility after what we saw this year? Probably not. Correa coming up in the next offseason, he's going to be looking for a 10-year contract. Unless there's something unforeseen with Anthony Volpe, something horrible, then the Yankees won't be looking for a shortstop for a very long time. And for the rest of the time, we're going to have to deal with Trevor Story in Boston, and hopefully he does not do any damage, and hopefully for our sake, he does not have any big moments against the Yankees. The only thing I'm happy about from this Correa signing and this Trevor Story signing is that Carlos Correa will now be going to a different team, not the Astros. And I think the Texas Rangers are actually seeing how the Astros, their window of opportunity is starting to close, and they're like, hey, we got this. That's why they signed everyone, because Carlos Correa isn't going back to the Astros, and now that creates an opportunity for the Texas Rangers to go out there and be that number one team. The Astros are definitely going to have to adapt, and I mean, it seems like they really didn't want Correa anyway, so maybe they already have a plan, but hopefully it doesn't work and we don't have to face them in the playoffs. But either way, we're going to kick their butts. Let me know what you guys think about these signings and tell me what you think. Should we have gotten Correa? What do you think about Cashman's comments? Is it the same BS? Do you agree with me? And what do you think about Trevor Story going to the Boston Red Sox? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you for watching. I appreciate each and every single one of you guys. As always, make sure to smash that like button like Giancarlo Stanton did against the Red Sox with that grand slam. And make sure to use code Anzo, A-N-Z-O, on SeatGeek to get $20 off your first purchase. That means $20 off any sporting event or really any concerts or things like that around your area. Who wouldn't want to save money? Make sure to use my code so you can save some money. And make sure to follow me at Anzo Media on Instagram and Twitter. And make sure to check out these two right here. I have a playlist and a video that's best suited for you. As always, I appreciate you guys for watching. Make sure to comment below. Let me know what you guys think. You were watching Anzo, and I'll see you guys next time.
Ice in my veins, I've been driving this train. Years in this lane, there's no stopping this flame. Cause I came to the game and I changed it to play how I like, rearranged it to my own domain. Yeah, I got what it takes, made lots of mistakes, taking shots, skipping breaks, feeling lost, feeling great, popping off, singing straight, never stopped, never changed, all the squad here to play.